There's a kind of longing that has no name, a feeling that lives in the hearts of those who were touched by something greater than music itself. It is the longing for the Gibb brothers, Barry, Robin, Maurice, and Andy, souls who, through their voices, melodies, and harmonies, wrote a story of love, pain, resilience, and artistry in the margins of time. It's not easy to explain what we feel when we hear the first notes of How Deep Is Your Love, or when Robin's haunting voice pierces through the silence in I Started a Joke, or when Barry lifts us to the heavens with his unforgettable falsetto in Stayin' Alive.
I know your eyes in the morning sun, I feel you touch.
We can try to understand the New York Times of baseball player. When the other brother went out the joke was on me.
And who could forget the joyful spirit and sensitivity of Maurice, the band's invisible heart, or the sweetness and intensity of Andy, whose career was brief but deeply impactful. They were not just musicians, they were brothers, they were a bond, they were blood turned into sound. In each song, there was more than music and lyrics. There was life, truth, pain, and redemption. The Bee Gees didn't just sing, they felt, and because of that, the entire world still feels it today. The longing we feel for the Gibb brothers isn't just about their absence. It's the echo of perfect harmony that only brothers can create. It's remembering the spark in their eyes on stage, the smiles they shared, the inside jokes, the interviews where, despite disagreements, love always won. They lived as brothers, sometimes in conflict, often in beautiful unity, but always bound by a musical bond that never faded. Maurice with his humor, his heart of a complete musician, always the peacemaker when things seemed to fall apart. Robin the poet, the sensitive soul, the owner of one of the most emotional voices in music history, who carried entire worlds within his words. Andy the youngest, the rising star who burned so bright and so fast, leaving behind a space that can never be filled. And Barry, the survivor, the keeper of their memory, whose eyes carry the weight of loss but also the flame of everything they were. This longing, though it hurts, is also a form of gratitude. Because we lived in their time. Because we were carried by their songs through moments of love, loss, joy, and hope. Because they showed us that brothers can create something eternal. That music is a form of immortality, and that even when the bodies are gone, the voices remain alive in every memory. Sometimes, when we close our eyes and listen to one of their songs, it feels like they're still here. And they are. In every perfect harmony. In every story told in 3 minutes. In every fan who, like us, feels that lump in the throat, that tear that won't stay in, that need to say thank you, Gibb brothers. You made life more beautiful. And as long as there's a heart still beating to the sound of the Bee Gees, as long as there's someone who gets emotional over the purity of their voices, they will live on. Because longing, too, is a form of presence. And in this case, it's a presence that will never fade away.